EPMD. Let's get into it, man. Shouts out to EPMD. Fisherman half EPMD. But yes, indeed, we back on another episode of Chill Will Talks. I'm your host, Chill Will. 174 East Coast, East Side, Worldwide, Boogie Down Bronx. You know how we do in New York City. Let's get into it. We're going to talk about Mike Tyson today. Pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters that ever lived. Of course, he has a few blemishes on his record, but we're going to get into the facts of these blemishes. You know what I'm saying? Because people ain't talking about it. So I'm going to talk about it because, once again, they doing it wrong. But I think his first loss was against Buster Douglas. That was a lucky win for Buster Douglas. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike wasn't training at that time correctly. He wasn't in the right state of mind. He didn't have the right people around him. I think he was also using drugs. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying. And, of course, Buster Douglas didn't hold on to that belt for long. Because I think like 6 months later or something like that, he lost to Holyfield. But we're going to get into that. So that's the first loss of Mike Tyson's career. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Mike Tyson lost to Holyfield twice. Once again, he was spiraling out of control. He didn't have the right people around him, the right people in his corner to keep him straight. So he did some things like biting the air. Lennox lost. Of course, he did some things like biting Lennox Lewis's leg. But, of course, somebody like Lennox Lewis was ducking Mike for years. So, you know, you catch Mike on the downslide. You didn't fight him when he was knocking anybody out. So let's just keep that clear. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I think Mike, he can beat any heavyweight at 57 years old because he seems like he's in the best shape of his life. He can beat any one of these heavyweights in the professional boxing right now. So I don't want to see no exhibition. I want to see him really get back in the ring because they don't make heavyweights like they used to. So I want to see him really get back in the ring and win that belt one more time because I think it's open for him to do it right now. But he's having an exhibition, and people forget about Mike Tyson's punching power, and people talking smack. But everybody knows if Mike catches you with one of them joints, you're going out. So I don't believe the white boy's going to beat him, but anything's possible. Anybody can win, anybody can lose. But I don't think the white boy's going to beat him. And, of course, we're going to talk about Michael Spinks beating Larry Holmes. We know that was rigged. We know Michael Spinks cannot really beat Larry Holmes for the belt, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? We saw that. It happened. And then we get on to Money Mayweather. I don't know if he's 50-0, 51-0, 52-0. I'm not really sure the record. I don't follow that much. But one thing I do know, who did Mayweather really fight to be pound for pound? He's undefeated, but who did he really fight in his career that makes him the greatest of all time? Just because you got wins, it doesn't make you the greatest. Who did he really fight? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he would have stood a chance fighting Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, or even Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran, Alexis Arguello, you know what I'm saying, to name a few. I don't think he would have stood a chance against those type of dudes, you know what I'm saying. But we'll never know because he never get to fight those guys, you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. But Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying, if he stays in shape and stays focused, I think he could beat anybody right now at his age. Right now, if he stays focused. Because we see them train. He still got the speed, man. I'm pretty sure he still got that punching power. And I don't know if the white boy is ready for that, even though they say the white boy taking the craft serious. But you fight niggas like Nate Robinson, you know, or you fighting MMA fighters that's not boxers. You know what I'm saying? It's the two different technical sports. You know what I'm saying? But three GOATs in the 90s. Mike Tyson, Michael Jackson, and Michael Jordan. Three GOATs in the 90s, man. Let's talk about it, man. Anybody that don't believe, and we're going to cover the other two later, but anybody that don't believe, please leave it in the comments, dispute. I'm the one that's talking facts and not stats, and I'm putting it out there because people ain't putting it out there right. They're not talking about it right, so I'm going to talk about it right. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Holla at me, comment. Let me know what y'all think. But Mike Tyson, man, don't sleep on that brother. He look like he's back. He looked like he's back from when he came out of jail, and he was back on his game. He looked like he's there again at 57, so we'll see. Like I said, anything's possible, but I'm sticking with Mike, man, all the way. 1.